Can you tell I'm happier today? Because I never have to watch this shit ever. The reunion. No. No. Do I have to make another video? Oh. God damn it. And now my spirit has been crushed. It's over. It's finally over, and I was so happy. I was so happy to be free from this god-awful season. It's somehow worse, because now I have to watch the Islanders come out of the villa, get bullied, and I have to watch their reaction to being harassed online for going on a dating show in the middle of Fiji. Like, somehow things are getting worse. They're getting worse. Instead of people just watching the show, having discourse about it, talking about it, going about their day, they're bullying and harassing the contestants. They're being racist. They're calling these contestants racial slurs. Like, there's many things that have ruined this season of Love Island. The fans, number one. The producers, number two. The fact that everyone is Gen Z and doesn't seem to have the ability to love, number three. It's just been truly an awful season. The worst season of Love Island I've ever seen. Granted, I've only seen 2. Last year, the golden season of Love Island, and this year. Okay, let me do a proper intro. Hello! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do one final video on Love Island USA Season 7. If you haven't watched my other videos, I have 4 other videos. I've been doing weekly videos on my thoughts on the season. I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing this again. My brush! What the heck? It's my favorite brush! The curse of Love Island continues. Anyway, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, what I usually do is I go person by person and share my thoughts with them, share my thoughts about them. I want to clarify, I don't know any of these people, okay? When I come here and I yap, sure, I have my opinions, and there's a lot of people on this island that I do not like, but I would never go into their comment section and bully them and harass them. I wouldn't call CPS on them. I wouldn't call them slurs. We don't take it that far over here. We just share our thoughts, because that's the best part of watching a show, especially reality shows. You share your thoughts, your opinions, you have a conversation, you get on with your day. So I just want to make that very clear. We're here to have fun, yap about the contestants, and then we go about our day. We don't bully in this household. But anyways, I'm doing things differently today. Instead of going person to person, I'm going to talk about them couple to couple. I'm going to group them together. So, where we last left off was Family Day. Their families came to visit them. It was actually a really sweet episode. And then Chelley and Ace were eliminated. And then we got our final 4 and the final episode. The final episode came out on Sunday. I didn't watch it until yesterday, which was Wednesday. I skipped to the end to watch my winners win, and then I couldn't do it. And I finally sat down to watch it yesterday. Why was it the longest episode known to mankind? What the hell was that? Why was I sitting there for 7 to 8 business days waiting to finish this episode? It was so long. It just kept going, and it was so boring. And without further ado, let's talk about our couples, starting with our eliminated couple, Ace and Chelley. You did it to yourself? Your actions are coming back to bite you in the butt. You, especially Ace, I'm talking about Ace especially. You set this precedent on the island of eliminating all the strong couples. Because to you, when you're strong, you're well connected, that was sus to you for some reason. So now it's coming back to bite you in the butt. And I hate to say it, I fully believe it should have been Chris and Huda who should have been eliminated. 100%. But that's the precedent you set, Ace, so I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, Chelley. You've been my man this entire season, and that's coming back to bite you in the butt. And I want to make it very clear, I said this in my last video. I don't believe Chelley and Olandria are mean girls. The same way I was giving Huda grace, I'm giving these girls grace. They're sleep deprived, they're running on breakfast food all day. The producers have created that environment to heighten emotion. And on top of that, they don't like Huda. which I believe they have every reason not to like her. So I don't believe they're mean girls. I don't blame them for wanting nothing to do with Huda. I don't believe they're mean girls. The main reason I don't like Chelley is because she likes Ace. Why do you like Ace, Chelley? What do you see in him? I don't understand. I wanted so much better for you. And that's not your fault. It's not your fault they didn't bring in someone better for you. It is not your fault, Chelley. I'm not blaming you. Why do you like him is my question. Anyone who likes Ace, I'm looking at you sideways. That includes Taylor. That includes Nick. I don't like any of them either. Why do you like him? Why? I understand that he does treat you well. He does. He was putting on dates the entire season. He was doing a lot to woo you. I understand that, but you also watched him disrespect Amaya over and over. You watched him bully her. And you were just like, that's my man. And during that challenge when they were ranking the contestants, when America was ranking them and Ace ranked last every single time, your response was, they don't know him like I do. My response would have been like, oh, what am I not seeing? What is America seeing that I'm not? That would have been my response. You just like, that is your man. You're a ride or die for that man. And he doesn't deserve it. Chelley, I'm gonna need you to run. You're so beautiful and so smart. You have such a bright future ahead of you. Get away from that man. I beg of you. And that's why you're in my bottom, Chelley. If you're gonna ride with Ace, you're in my bottom. As I was saying, they're the ones who set up this precedent of eliminating anyone in a strong couple. Like eliminating Jeremiah. Or attempting to break up Huda and Jeremiah. That was Ace, not Chelley. Or eliminating Hannah. Because she formed 2 good connections, so it's time for her to go. Huh? It doesn't make any sense. And now it's coming back to bite you in the butt, and I'm so sorry. I do believe you should have made it to the finals. As much as I hate Ace, you both should have made it to the finals because you've been together since day 1. I wish you happiness now. I hope that man treats you with the utmost respect. I hope he treats you like the queen that you are. I hope he treats you like you deserve to be treated because I really wanted better for you. I really did. Let's move on to Pepe and Iris. Let me calm down. This, they make me angry. I'm not gonna lie. This really goes to prove to me that white people don't have to do anything. They don't have to do anything to make it all the way to the end. And I know Pepe is like Hispanic, Latino. He looks very white. He's very white passing. But I think Iris is white. And she has the personality. I'm sorry. They both have the personality of a saltine cracker. Every time they're on my screen, I'm bored. Even in the final episode during their date, I skipped it. I skipped their date. I don't even know what happened. Because I'm bored out of my ever-loving mind. And you made it to the final 4? White women don't have to do shit to get success. They don't have to do anything. I'm getting mad. At least with Huda. Huda was a mess the entire season. She put on a good show. Huda and Chris broke up in the final episode, making history. But at least they put on a good show. You seem like such a sweet girl. You're not reality TV material. I'm going to need you to exit my screen. I'm so sorry. You're beautiful. I wish you and Pepe happiness. If you have a strong connection, if you say so, I believe you. I don't see it, but I believe you. The fact that 4 women of color, Amaya, Huda, Chelley, and Olandria, carried this season, and somehow you also made it in there, riding the coattails of women of color. I didn't say that. You said that. Anyway, I don't hate you. I want to clarify. It's very hard for me to hate women. I always try to give women grace. Even the most evil women, I'm like, but you know. I don't hate you, Iris. I want to make it very clear. You seem like a very sweet girl. You seem like you have it together. You seem very grown and mature. I don't hate you. Never come onto my TV screen again. You are not reality TV material. You should be a therapist or something. Good luck to you both. Now, on to the biggest mess of the season, Huda and Chris. Every connection Huda has had, I feel like it gets worse and worse. Is it worse than Jeremiah? No, it's not worse than Jeremiah. Just because Chris does know how to calm her down. When the families came in, Chris was praying, hoping his mom and his sister would tear Huda apart. He was shocked. When his mom and sister were like, yeah, we understand her, like, being a single mom, like, we get her. I think they were lying. I don't think they liked her for him, but, they're on TV. They're also black women. We've seen what happened to Olandria and Chelley, how they get harassed for doing nothing. So I don't blame them for just keeping it cute. Chris was doing the same thing. He was shocked to hear that they supported the both of them. He was hoping they would tear her apart because he does not like her. He's made that very, very, very clear. And then it was time for peaks and pits, and he did mention Huda. He said, my peaks are playing basketball with the boys, and he said something else. He didn't mention Huda. It's not funny. I want to make it very clear. I'm not laughing that a woman is being disrespected by a man. That's not why I'm laughing. I'm laughing just because I think it's good reality TV. Like, it's entertaining. Like, I'm sorry. Am I evil? And then it's time for bed, right? Everyone's excited. They're the final four. Huda starts a pillow fight. And then Chris smacks her in the face with a pillow. She walks away because he hurt her nose. And he rolls his eyes. This man despises her. He despises her. It's because she got a nose job a few months prior, and that's why him hitting her with the pillow hurt so much. And he was just like, sorry. He already decided he's done with her. Like, he doesn't want anything to do with her. I look pale and sickly. I know, I'm aware. This is not my summer shade. Unless, is it? She gets in bed, and she wants to cuddle, and she knows that Chris is awake and ignoring her. They all agree to not do anything so that they can actually sleep and not keep anyone up with noises, right? But Chris, of course, did not communicate that with her. He just continued to ignore her. She got pissed and then started counting down from 3. Like, you have 3, 2, 1, and now I'm going to be pissed at you tomorrow. She claimed she knew he wasn't sleeping and he was just ignoring her. I don't care, to be honest with you, if he wasn't actually sleeping. When someone's trying to sleep, let them sleep. Let them sleep. Call me crazy. As much as I don't like Chris, he was trying to sleep. Let him sleep. If you're tapping him and he's ignoring you, sure, that sucks. He shouldn't be ignoring you. He should be like, oh, I'm trying to sleep. Leave me alone. But, like, leave him alone then. Why are you counting down from 3 and going, and now I'm going to be mad at you tomorrow because you won't cuddle me? The next day, they don't talk to each other. They're talking to other people about one another. They don't sit down to talk. They saved it for the date, and I'm actually so glad they did that. It's time for their date. He's trying to talk. She's interrupting, as always. Huda. Huda will always entertain me. And that's the only compliment I'll give her. You are not well. You need therapy. You need help. You need to heal. Alright, I'm going to read off what happened here so I get it right. So, he said to her that he didn't want to cuddle because he felt disrespected. And then she's shutting down. So, she's putting her hand under her chin. She's just, you know, and he doesn't want to talk about this anymore. Because when someone is telling you how they feel and you're reacting like that, I don't blame him for shutting down and not wanting to talk to her anymore, okay? And then he proceeded to do that man thing of, instead of breaking up with her because you don't want to be with her anymore, he forced her to break up with him. He pushed her. He was just like, just do it. I know what you want, so just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And then she was like, I think we should be friends. And then a singer came out. And they just had to sit there after breaking up, listening to this woman sing. I wonder if that woman could hear everything. That woman was lucky. I would do anything to be there. Live audience watching this shit show go down. Am I part of Squid Game? Oh my god. Am I the problem? I'm the people of the capital, aren't I? These people are going through like actual trauma on live television and I'm just laughing. But it's entertaining. So he sits back, he's drinking, he's happy, he's giddy that she finally broke things off. He doesn't give a crap because she did exactly what he wanted her to do. And then he comes out of it looking like the good guy. He can claim, well, actually, she dumped me. She's the one who didn't want to be with me, so I see right through you, Chris. We all saw right through that. Because when you're telling someone, just do it. We know what you want to do, so just do it. If you're pushing someone to break up with you, you're breaking up with them. She started crying. Obviously, she's heartbroken. He was just like, why are you crying? You're the one who did this. Let me tell y'all something. Do I like Huda? No. When it comes to Huda versus man, I will defend her with my life. When it comes to Huda versus the other woman, I'm defending the other woman. You're the one who wanted this. After pushing her to break up with him is insane. It's actually insane. And I was actually proud of Huda. She saw that that man did not like her. He didn't want to be with her. She nipped it in the bud. Guys, I think she's changing. And then she didn't continue to chase him after that like she did with Jeremiah. She just nipped it in the bud. Guys, I think she's growing and changing. Maybe. We'll see how she is after the show. It was really sad, like I'm sad for her because they had the best date location. It was so cute. They were sitting at a table surrounded by this lake and there were candles and it was dim. I love dim lighting. I love darkness. It was so cute. Their speeches to one another were really sweet, but outside of the villa, I think they're just trying to keep it cordial. She wants nothing to do with him. I think he said he was still open, but he's only saying that because her fans are crazy. Her fans have been calling people slurs, so I don't blame him for just trying to keep the peace. Anyway, let's move on to Nic Olandria. Let me tell you something. Everyone on this god-awful island seems to think a slow burn is being emotionally stunted, but a slow burn is when a connection builds over time. They've been the slow burn all along. Let me tell y'all, Nic Olandria stands, I respect you, because I didn't see it. I quite literally did not see it. I've said this before, okay? Because I skip all the challenges, all that kissing, all that making out. I don't watch any of that. I love when they talk. That's my bread and butter. I love when they talk to one another. I don't watch them make out. That's not what I'm here for. I know it's Love Island. I know. I'm being crazy, but like that, it's my honest truth. But you took a bunch of stolen glances. You took a bunch of moment and challenges and took it all the way to second place. And I have to applaud you. I have nothing but respect for you, Nic Olandria stands. I have nothing but respect for you. What you did was amazing, let me tell you. Because the only time I experienced a little bit of joy is when Nic Olandria is on my screen. I'm starting to be convinced that they actually like each other. I think they actually like each other. At least I hope so. I want that for Olandria. I want her to be happy. I want her to find her prince charming. I wanted better for her. They brought in Jalen. Jalen was not better. I'm so sorry. Jalen was boring. That's why he came in with Iris and Pepe. Oh, the three musketeers, the most boring people on planet Earth came in together. Ah. That makes sense. I hope she's in love. I hope she's happy. I hope they live happily ever after. Nick's mom is the biggest Nic Olandria shipper. I don't like to talk about people's bodies and stuff because I think it's weird. But Olandria's mom? I see where she gets it from. She could have been a bombshell. Huda's sisters are beautiful. All the moms were so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I wish them happiness. I wish them luck. I do have to say, outside of the villa, Nick did say he has to remind her to stay off her phone and to kind of unplug because of the amount of bullying and harassment she's been getting. Leave these people alone. You've only seen 1 hour out of 24 hours out of 6 weeks. Leave them alone. Stop harassing these women. I'm so sick of y'all. It's the same people that hate Sierra for being racist that are now being racist to Olandria and Chelley. Leave these people alone. Her and Nick made it to second place. I'm happy for them. I wish them luck. Leave her alone. And finally, my winners, Amaya and Bryan. Oh! America finally voted correctly. I wish I could vote. They need to include Canada in the voting. Because we don't have a Canadian Love Island. It would be so boring. I mean, just look at Elan. Elan was Canadian. They were just walking, ooh, nice weather, eh? Oh, it's so bright and sunny, eh? No, actually, Canadians are crackheads. It would be very funny. I think we should have a Canadian Love Island. Anyway, what am I saying? Oh, yeah. During the finale, why were they playing that Grey's Anatomy song? The entire time, all I could think about was Owen Hunt. Don't quite know. What was that? It's such a sad song too. Is it because she's a nurse? So for Family Day, her, Amaya, and Bryan's dad jumping together. Oh, they're so meant to be. Oh, they're so meant to be. Oh, they're so meant to be. It was so cute. I want to be at their wedding. I want to be at their wedding. I would like an invitation, Amaya and Bryan. I like that she's someone who's very high in energy, very, very, just very happy-go-lucky. She's just such a joy to be around and such a joy to watch. And he doesn't try to change her. She doesn't try to change him. He accepts her exactly as she is. She accepts him exactly how he is. Their date was really cute. They were looking at a bunch of, like, baby pictures of one another and family pictures. It was just such a sweet. They're just so sweet. They make me so happy. And on the date, Bryan asked her to be exclusive, and she said yes. Guys, this is the closest we're ever going to get to a proposal on Love Island, okay? Her speech to Bryan was so sweet. She has such a way with words. Like, Amaya speaks in poetry. Everyone else speaks regular English. She speaks poetry. She has her own language. She's the tea I want to drink. She's not everyone's cup of tea. She's certainly my cup of tea. And then his speech to her was really sweet. He said, there's no greater quality than uniqueness. And when they won, and they got the zoomies together, and they were running around, it made all 30 episodes, all 6 weeks worth it. It really did. It really did. I wish them all the happiness in the world. Mwah. Te amo. Amaya and Bryan, congratulations on your 100K. Invite me to your wedding, please. Please invite me. I'm fun. I'm Moroccan. Moroccans, we know how to have fun. I'll bring the best food and the best gifts. Invite me, please. I really want to be there. I really, really want to be there. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I'm gonna go now. I have to go make dinner. My family's home. I can hear them. So thank you for watching. And I hope I never have to talk about Love Island ever again. Mwah. Bye-bye.